Welcome to another big week in the world of Microsoft Flight Simulator. This week we have the breakdown of all the new announcements, which there's a lot of them, including this week's release news. Join us as we jump into this week's video. Welcome to another Microsoft Flight Simulator update video. This is where we take a look at all the flight sim news and development in one weekly video. Before we jump into this week's video, as you may have heard this before, 72% of people that watch the Oz Flight Sim channel are not subscribed. So if that's you and you haven't hit the subscribe button yet, please do so. It's much appreciated. It really helps out the channel, and also hit the notification bell so that way we can let you know when we have another video out and when we're going to stream next. Kicking off this week's previews and announcements, the first one goes to the team over at Just Flight. This week confirmed and announced they are in development with the Tornado GR1. This has been developed by the same Just Flight team as the one that's behind the BAE 146, which is their in-house team. We should expect to see the Tornado to be very high detailed and include 8K textures inside and out. No other detail just yet, but the team did mention they will release more information about the Tornado very soon, and they usually do that over on their website. From the looks of the screenshots provided by Just Flight, we are in for a real treat when it comes to the Tornado. And in some more Just Flight news, the team is been very busy over in the Just Flight land. This time around, shared some updated pictures of the in-development Fokker F-28 Friendship. From what we can see here, the detail of the cabin and also a wing view, Just Flight did mention we'll receive more information and another update of the development of the F-28 very soon, but today they're just providing some screenshots. In other announcements news this week, after the release of the Velocity XL, the team over at Black Square have announced their next project, which is the steam gauge overhaul for the default Microsoft Flight Simulator aircraft. This new product series will retrofit analog gauges and add complex electrical systems to these aircraft. The team mentioned the first aircraft they will deliver will be the Cessna Caravan and the Beechcraft King Air. The electrical systems will include working circuit breakers, and all the circuit breakers can be pulled to INOP systems. The team are planning on bringing its fully 3D lighting tech to every gauge and a panel. No release date just yet, but you'll be able to pick these add-ons or these extras from Black Square over in the Just Flight website. The team over at FlightFX this week released some new in-development screenshots of the Cirrus Vision Jet. From the looks of the screenshots, the development is progressing really well. The FlightFX team have access to the real aircraft, so they can extract every little bit of detail from the real thing. The team promised to reveal more details about the development update soon. Of course, we're going to keep you posted because we're really excited about this one, so we'll let you know with more updates on the Vision Jet. Carinado this week is back in the news as they tease some screenshots of their in-development PC-12. The team did mention they've had to focus on some other development projects which have slowed them down from working on the PC-12. Those projects were most likely to do with the Beechcraft Staggered Wing and the Twin Beech, which they needed to do for a Sobo for recent releases. Carinado did mention they hope to release the PC-12 very soon, and the product is pretty close to a finished release. Knowing Carinado, if they're actually posting photos, we should see it in the Sims very soon. FS Dream Team showcased a new video this week of their very anticipated GSX in development project. This week the team showcased a 6-minute video of how the airport customization works and the menu within GSX. This allows you to change different types of parking systems used. You're able to select different types of marshallers, baggage loaders, ground handling, texture sets, and even catering companies. It's great to see that GSX is coming along nicely. At this stage, we don't have any confirmed release dates, but as always, we're going to keep you posted on this one. Taxiing over to this week's releases and moving on to the first one, it goes to the team over at Orbex who have released Phuket Airport. Phuket Airport is the second busiest airport in Thailand. It sees a number of aircraft and airliners visit the airport on a regular basis. Phuket Airport sees around about 16 million passengers a year, and it only has one runway, which is 9,800 in length. Some of the features included in this package is a detailed depiction of the Phuket Airport, customer ground polys, and the new developed developed land private jet terminal. Ortho imaging has been used, and bespoke ground service vehicles. You can pick up your copy of Phuket Airport directly from the Orbex store. Again, as always, we'll leave a link in the description below. Also, Orbex are doing their Fly July. It is on again this year. We were lucky enough to be participating in last year and had a lot of fun. We'll leave a link in the description below so you can go and check that out, and there's going to be a number of different streams and announcements and a lot of fun and prize giveaways. So highly recommend checking out and see what's going to be in the calendar, what suits you. The next release for the week goes to the team over at Coxbar. This week releases the SG38. The SG38 is a high wing glider that was first made in 1938. Wow. 10,000 of these aircraft were built, which is surprising, which is a large amount for the time, and you can even see some flying around now. The glider ratio nowadays would be considered as very low, at is 10:1, and the real challenge would be trying to keep the SG38 in the air for some time. The Coxbar team have designed and built the glider for Microsoft Flight Simulator, and it includes a winch system to get you in the air. You can pick up your copy of the Coxbar SG38 directly from their website for a fairly cheap price. I'll leave a link in the description below. Moving on to the next release for the week, and this one is actually an update. We normally don't cover updates, but we'll do this as an exception, and it comes from the team over at Aerosoft as they update the CRJ. Version 1.017.0 includes a bunch of new additions and fixes. We won't include anything about the fixes, but when it comes to additions, we're seeing a terrain radar being added, a fuel and time prediction has been added, VNAV has been improved, and also you can see some APU exhaust. So if you already picked up the aircraft, you can download the updates from the store or the in-store marketplace or wherever you picked up the CRJ from. In another release for the week, this one goes to the team over at Fly Too High, releases Fresno Yosemite Airport. Yosemite Airport is a multi-purpose airfield that is home to various military and government operations such as the Fresno Police and the 144th Fighter Wing. Features include in the package is a detailed terminal, custom jetways, up-to-date taxiways, apron and stand layouts, accurate taxi and signage. You can pick up your copy of Fresno Yosemite International Airport directly from the sim market. I'll leave a link in the description below. Apex Gaming PCs and the Oz Flight Simmer channel have partnered up to create a range of gaming flight simmer PCs tailored to flight simulation pilots in mind. The private pilot and the commercial pilot range has been designed to provide a great frame rates if you are on a budget or if you're an experienced simmer and want to take your simming to the next level. You can even customize to suit your virtual pilot needs. Links in the description below if you want to check out the new range of Oz Flight Simmer PCs, the private pilot and the commercial pilot. Time to enter the runway and line up and get into this week's sim update news. The Microsoft team have mentioned they have already received a lot of data for out-of-memory crashes that they've gathered with the Xbox beta test. The team are now analyzing the information to investigate different cases. The information so far has been a hugely benefit to the team, and hopefully they get some understanding soon, and hopefully we can expect to see updates coming towards the Xbox console. But good news, they're starting to see what is causing all the problems on the console, and hopefully we're going to see a fix soon. This week we've been treated with a new update of the development roadmap. September has been added, and we can see when the next world update is going to be. It's not yet confirmed where it will be and exactly what time it will be released. Hopefully we'll get that information very soon. We should see another world update in October. This was originally first mentioned in the Xbox interview. And also following from that, we should see the 40th anniversary update in November. No real changes to the development wish list, even though it has been updated as well. Pretty much everything that is on the top page is going to be in Sim Update 10, which we will see in August. This week we have seen 9 new airport releases in flight sim stores around the world. It's really been a airport week. We're seeing 2 new aircraft and 5 scenery packs and 2 mission packs, which we haven't seen anybody do mission packs for a while, which is good to see. A whopping 53 new products that hit the marketplace store this week. 26 of those are on PC and 27 of those are on an Xbox. Most of these products have been a couple of livery packs, and that's a huge array for airports. Like I say, it's an airport week. If you got this far in the video, thank you very much. You guys are a bunch of Oz Flight Simmer legends, and if you haven't hit the subscribe button now, please do so, because 72% of people that do watch the Oz Flight Simmer channel don't hit the subscribe button, and it would help us out. It's much appreciated. We always stream every week. Also, if you want to join into a multiplayer stream at 8 PM GMT every Wednesday and Sunday, and stick around as we're going to put in a little link up here so you can check out one of our other videos, and we will see you over there.